Hey, what's up? I'm MADALYN. On June 24th at 8 p.m., my show with Jared from This and That Variety Show comes out. Come listen to some unreleased acoustic songs and me answering a bunch of questions that people ask me, mainly on Instagram, but all my other social medias.
Maybe I'm alone, but maybe I'm the one that put me here. And I want you here, I want you gone. You can't decide what I'm on.
Welcome to the fourth episode of This and That Variety Show. I am Jared, your host, and today we have co-host
Haley.
Welcome to the show, Haley.
Thank you.
We see you often in our chat.
Yep, I'm there.
She's a moderator. Don't mess with her. She will...
I'll wrench you. I'll just beat you with a wrench.
Beat me with a wrench? Oh,
No, not you. I'll beat other people with a wrench, if they're behaving poorly.
Like Jonathan Snares?
We will not even get into him.
So, as comfortably as you can, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm mom, first and foremost. I have 9 children. The oldest just graduated from high school and is already in college. So I keep myself busy with that. And I'm married, of course.
I'm married, of course.
Of course, because how else would I be able to afford to stay home and homeschool my children?
You're Haley, you can figure it out.
Yeah, no, I'm not that great. So, I don't know. Not much more about me. That about ends it right there. I can cook.
Boy, can she cook, from what I hear.
Yeah.
I meant that purely as literal. Notifications, I gotta turn those off. So I would like to know, how do you homeschool all 9 of your children?
Well, it's 8 now because one graduated.
Yeah, right.
So
I forgot about that.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That'd be Heather that we all congratulated. Yep.
Heather the Heathen.
Yeah, Heather the Heathen. Heather the Heathen has graduated. She is now currently sitting in my basement trying to get her work that is due by 11 o'clock done. because she has to go with her father on a job in the morning. So she cannot be disturbed.
Oh, nice. Well,
Yeah.
she'll probably be in the chat by the time she hears the show. So, hello, Heather. And she's probably like, they're all calling me a heathen again.
Yeah. Hello, Heather. I certainly hope you got that stuff done.
Yeah, get that stuff done.
I raised my eyebrow when I said that.
I felt that all the way here. You're like 70 miles away from, 90 miles away from me, and I felt that eyebrow raise. Like, oh my gosh. I don't want to make you
straight
mad.
up. It went straight up. It's so funny because when she started college, now she says that homeschool was far harder than college is.
Is it really?
Yep, that's what she says.
So you had an iron fist.
Oh, no, it's yeah, I guess, whatever.
Okay,
It prepared her well.
Well, that's good. So my question is, how would it be a rough routine to get all of them to get their stuff done? And would you want to explain a little bit about the routine?
Well, I mean, the high schoolers, I give them their list of things they have to do, and then they do it. But in the morning when I wake up, I get everybody fed, and then I take, the youngest one, I do it with him, do school with him, get his reading, his math, all his stuff done, and then I just go in order of age, and then high school's in the afternoon, and I do those group high school courses together in the afternoon, and we get everything done, and we're probably done by 2, I think, and I start at maybe 8.
Wow, get a lot done in 6 hours.
Yeah. Individually, their class time is much shorter than they would be at public school. Because once I'm done with them, they have a little bit of work on their own, like 8th grade and lower. And then they're done for the day. So they only spend maybe 3 hours doing school. But their state testing this year, I know, like, my 3rd grader is testing beyond 7th grade. They're all testing beyond their grade. They're quite high.
Congratulations. Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah.
You really are super mom.
No, I wouldn't say I'm super mom, but I try to get it done, except for that Jonathan Snares, He's he's something.
He's always fishing, huh?
Always fit. He's very good about getting his work done, though. So, but he is always fishing. We live very close to a river and a lake, so he's always riding bike and going fishing. Yep.
So, my question is, how come, okay, well, you don't have to answer. I can always edit this out. So, why did you choose homeschool over public or private?
You definitely do not. You do not have to edit this out. We chose to homeschool because my second oldest was getting quite bullied at school, and when he was getting bullied at school, physically bullied at school, my kids, myself, a group of us moms all of us were having the same problems, went to the school. And the principal herself is a bully. We went in, had a meeting with her. It went very poorly. We went to the, whatever the group is. We went to the upper levels. We went to everybody, and nobody was willing to do anything about it. They actually did a sit-in. They tried to get the news to come. The news were supposed to come, but ended up not coming, to show what was going on in the school. Because the principal was straight up lying to me. I caught her in several lies, pointed them out, and she kicked us out of school. And so we did a sit-in, and they called the police, and the police actually sided with the kids and said, if you have any problems. Well, after that, I just said, I'm done. I'm just done with this school, and we just pulled all the kids out. And you know what? They have just skyrocketed and excelled since then, and they're not being bullied. So that's wonderful. except for by me, of course. No, I'm kidding. I don't bully the kids.
You just raise that eyebrow, which can be felt all over the country.
Yeah, just the eyebrow raise.
Wow, I felt that. I mean, like, seriously, I can't see your face right now, and I felt that eyebrow raise. And thank you for sharing that little tidbit. And we're going to take our first intermission. Maybe we should be sponsored by the eyebrow raiser.
Yeah, maybe.
I am home away from my wife, and I can call this other woman, who I'm gonna call her
Eyebrow raise.
Oh!
I can sense that you've...
I felt that! Oh! My wife knows! Hello? Hello?
What are you doing? My eyebrow instantly went up. I know something is happening.
No, I didn't. No, I wasn't going to call her.
Oh, yes, you were. I'm not stupid. My eyebrow raised. I knew.
Introducing the eyebrow razor. That sounds like eyebrow razor, like you can shave it off, but we meant the eyebrow razor. Yes, it's women's intuition mixed with a little ESP, and Haley will tell you more.
You better not be goofing off, kids. You husbands, you better be doing well and keeping to yourselves. Or else my eyebrow will raise and you will feel the wrath.
Okay, so does this mean you are for rent?
Yes. All the women out there can rent me. And when my eyebrow goes up, I will call for them. Dang straight. I will call their kids. You think I can't? I'm an expert in chewing out children. I will do this. They will be so scared of my eyebrow, and in return, they will be scared of their own mother's eyebrows. It will scar them for life.
You heard it here, folks. You get the eyebrow razor by Haley. She will kick your butt.
Well, my eyebrow will.
This and That variety show brought to you by Jonathan Snares. Subscribe, like, hit the bell, and enjoy.
Dagummit! Give me some fish! Give me some fish!
People are giving me weird looks, boys. That's the intro. Daggum, boys. Oh my gosh. I got the weirdest looks ever for that freaking intro. Hashtag freaking never again. Nah, I'm kidding. I'll do anything dumb for YouTube. Biggest dumb thing I did with this whole YouTube deal was ever starting it.
You're so dumb!
Got one instantly. I saw some Fish jumping up right here. This is huge. Northern probably. It's not swimming like a northern. That was instant. I saw some, oh my gosh. Charlie. Oh, dadgummit. I saw some huge spider jumps there, boys. And frickin' Charlie, screw you, Charlie. Oh my gosh. That wouldn't even let me reel hardly. This was legit. Daggum, I'll catch some, I know it. I'll catch some. Oh my gosh, am I glad I came here tonight. I only can fish for like an hour, but every 5 seconds I see some big boy jump. I might want to hook up a shallower lure because this thing's digging in them weeds that have spawned up in here. Not very fun. Soils it kind of. Soils the mood.
Soiled it! Soiled it! Soiled it!
Dig 'em, dig 'em, dig 'em. That first fish had to have been like a carp because that was huge. So I'm moving toward those lilies. I only can fish for like half an hour today because I was so busy today. Dig 'em, dig 'em, dig 'em. Dadgummit! I was out there trying to catch fish and then I cast out there, daggum, and I didn't catch a fish. Daggum. There we go. This is frickin' day 2. Got me a bass. Here, poppers. Here you go.
Yo, that thing's huge.
It's like a 2-pounder. Like I was telling this other guy, there's a lot of... Oh, he's blind in one eye. Hey, cut it out. Yo, he's blind in one eye, boys. That sucks. How did he get my lure, fast reel, frickin' lure, blind in an eye? Okay, I decided it's such disgusting water that I had to fish a little bit shallow because you ain't gonna catch nothing if you're not shallow, unless you're catfishing or bullheads or whatever, northern. Okay, I'm just talking about bass. How you catch bass is shallow in this nasty freaking water. Of course, this is why I edit all day. Look at that little monkey, boys. Blind in an eye. Look at that, that's disgusting. That's a good fish. I'm gonna keep him, I think, because Allie wants to eat a fish. Can you go grab my tackle box? Caitlin gets to do all the work today because she came. Little breather for him. That's a good fish, decent. Little bass here, at least, okay, if not 2 pounds, 1.5. Blind in a freaking eye. Thumbnail. That's Streeta. Look, that is a chunky monkey, dude. Chunky freaking holler. Get a breath. Hey, you ain't going nowhere, buddy. Dig 'em slabs. These slabs, you eat enough, you're gonna get abs. See, I look how nasty that water is. I had to fish shallow, just along the shoreline. 16.5 inches. There you go. Fishing right where I just fished. On that brush. Little bit of structure anyway. Oh, freaking weed. So much weed in this town, I'll tell you what. Daggum, 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 boy. Here is my method for crankbaits. You wanna, I just do this, look. Jerk. I never straight reel a crankbait. I never catch something straight reel. I always just give it jerks. And snag, like, just then. Gosh, dang it. No freaking way. I just spotted something. No way. Look at that. That lure makes up for the one I just snarled. It's a double jointed lure. Who puts this metal spinner thing on it? It's like a freaking husky jerk bait kind of deal. Dadgummit, you don't do that. That's freaking illegal. That's funny. My lure floated up and I couldn't get it, so I take this rag, put it on here, and get my lure through hooking the rag. That's how it's done. Here I'm showing Caitlin how to cast. First cast with this new lure I put on, and there's the northern. Land hose, dude, land hose. These things really burp when you do that generally. Northern pike burping. Very inflamed right there. Been snagged or something before, or caught before. Beautiful little northern. Keeper. Huge turtle stealing my food. Huge. About 150 pounds. He's eating my food. Screw you, dang it. Completely butchered my meat.
Subscribe to Jonathan Snares. Check him out. Fishing videos, link is down below on the channel.
Hey, what's up? I'm MADALYN. On June 24th at 8 p.m., my show with Jared from This and That Variety Show comes out. Come listen to some unreleased acoustic songs and me answering a bunch of questions that people ask me, mainly on Instagram, but all my other social medias.
Maybe I'm alone, but maybe I'm the one that put me here. And I want you here, want you gone. You can't decide what I'm on.
This and That Variety Show brought to you by the debut of Saul's Bottle Shop, where you can always get a quote-unquote refreshment, end quote. Oh, such a hot day outside. Thank God it's raining a little bit now, but I am thirsty. Oh, what's this? Saul's Bottle Shop? Cold drinks. I guess I'll give it a try. Hello. Welcome to Saul's Bottle Shop. Can I help you? Yes, sir. I'd like something cold to drink, please. What do you have? We have Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Sun-Pist, Dr. Pepper, Pierre Mist, and 1-Up. Don't you mean 7-Up? No, 1-Up. Or you can have some fresh squeezed lemonade. Let's go with some fresh squeezed lemonade. Oh, okay, excellent choice, sir. I will be right back. Give me a few minutes. Okay. Nothing like a fresh squeezed lemonade on a hot summer's day. Oh. Squeeze a little lemon. Apply the sugar. And we can't forget the ice cubes. Oh. He will love this lemonade. Fresh and cold. What took you so long? To make sure it was fresh. Okay. Here you go, sir. Alright. drink is this?
It's lemonade.
Tastes salty. This is not lemonade. Oh, yuck. I'm not paying for this crap.
It's good.
I'm calling the health board on you. Bye.
Another happy customer at Saul's bottle shop.
Welcome back to This and That Variety Show. I hope you like what you're hearing. I am Jared, and interim co-host Haley is in the house. I have to go get something to drink here, so yeah, don't worry folks, it's non-alcoholic. I don't drink any alcohol. Kids, don't drink alcohol. All it does is lead to divorce later in life. But anyway. Here is Haley.
Yeah, kids, watch out, because alcohol leads to divorce. This is just a fact. If you look it up, it's just the truth. And I don't know what to tell you about it other than divorce. It's not good. So Jared went to get himself something to drink, even though my eyebrow detects he's just on the other side of this phone call, still sitting there. And my eyebrow is raising as we speak. Yep, I was correct. But it's been a good week. I'm so excited to be on the show today. I'm going to give it a test, see how this goes. So far, it's not doing very well at the moment because I have no idea what to talk about. So I'm just rambling. Yep. Just rambling. I guess I could talk about cookies. Let's talk more about cookies. You know, my family's favorite cookie is when I make a peanut butter cookie. So you take a peanut butter cookie and you squash it, you get roll it into a ball, and then you take a glass and you dip that glass into some sugar, or you wet it a little bit first, dip it into some sugar, and then you squash each of the little peanut butter circles. And then you put them in the oven. And when they're done, you let them cool. And when they're all cooled, you take some of that chocolate candy coating, and you melt that. Or you can do it with chocolate chips. I prefer candy coating. Here's something in the background. It's not just my eyebrow. And then you dip each cookie halfway in the chocolate. And it's like a little Reese's peanut butter cup cookie. You could, yeah, it's good. I feel like somebody's drinking something.
I'm back. I had to take a whiz.
They got another recipe. It's not a recipe at all. It's
really?
Just how you make a cookie, but without the recipe, because I have nothing to talk about.
Oh, you did good. I have.
How would you know you were gone? How would you know that I did good?
Well, I know you. I think I know you pretty well. You're pretty good at gab. You got the gift of gab and the gift of jab.
I don't have the gift of gab, but I do know people that have the gift of gab, and they are related to me.
Oh yeah, yes, they are related to you. These people can gab all day long.
Yeah.
I'm not naming any names.
No, just everybody that's related to me. So pretty much that should just tell you all the names.
I have an addiction to sparkling water. I cannot help it.
Yep.
I traded in beer for sparkling water in 2012.
Wow. What did you trade in for beer? What were you drinking that you decided that beer was going to be a thing that you would drink? Because that's nasty. That is absolutely disgusting.
It is an acquired taste. I mean, it does taste like piss with carbonation. Like question is, how do I know what it tastes like?
Piss tastes like. How do you know what piss tastes like? All I know is that beer is foul. It is foul tasting and it is foul smelling, and I want nothing to do with it.
Well, it's good cold. It's only good cold. But if it's warm, forget about it. Don't even try it.
Actually, if you make beer battered fish, that is amazing. That is that's good. Not onion rings, though. That's disgusting.
So, how do you make beer battered fish? I mean, what do? Take the fish and pound a beer can on it?
Well, you can do that with a chicken. You take the beer can, you stuff it inside of the chicken, and then you roast it. But no, you take flour and your seasonings and such, and you make a batter, and then your liquid to make that battery and not just a floury substance is going to be beer. And then you deep fry your fish in the beer, and it is beer batter, and it is amazing. And it's the only thing that beer makes taste good.
How about bratwursts?
No, that's not good. Not with beer.
Really, because I used to have, I have a cousin. He used to live in Milwaukee, and I went to go visit him, and we go to the Brewers games, and the night before he would fill up his big giant pot full of beer and boil his bratwurst.
Oh my gosh. It was like boiling your bratwurst in piss.
But it did have a very distinct flavor. It did make it taste better.
Key word here is distinct.
How about stinked?
Yeah, I think I'd rather drink a bottle of vanilla. And just let all my taste buds just burn off.
Then you can probably tolerate beer after that.
Well, maybe, but...
See, beer wasn't meant to be savored. It was meant to be slammed. So, it's kind of like that.
Actually, it was meant to get those pilgrims over on the Mayflower without dying of dehydration, to be quite honest.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. I read about that history, too, and they actually had something called, table beer. You ever hear about that?
No, I don't think.
Well, back in the, we're in the 21st century, right? Okay. Well, back in the 19th century, the water was not clean, and they didn't have many methods of actually purifying the water, so they would have to make beer their main drink. But this beer wasn't strong. Even the kids would drink it.
Right.
It was like super weak beer, but it was like called table beer. You would drink it with your meals and drink it whenever. And I don't know, maybe that generation was quite drunk, but I would imagine so. If everybody stank really bad, I mean, proper hygiene wasn't even introduced into this era until like maybe 1901, but...
Right. Well, if they drank a bunch of beer, I don't think they smelled any better. You ever smelled a drunk? Oh,
Oh, yeah.
No.
Were you a fan of Little House on the Prairie?
I wasn't a fan of Little House on the Prairie, but that didn't stop me from watching every single episode because we didn't have cable and all we had were the regular channels that came through the stupid thing, and it was just like 3 of them, and I was bored.
Yes, you lived right out in the middle of nowhere, so yeah, I understand how that is. Every time I would see Little House on the Prairie, I would think, how bad was their hygiene back in the days? How bad did Mr. Ingalls stink after he came in from doing what he did all day.
All you think about is all the stench. The stench. Yeah. I suppose if I was to rewatch the series now, I would probably look at things much differently.
Like when they had to take a number 2, they had the outhouse, the wooden outhouse. They would pour lye into the byproduct, and they would wipe their butt with hay.
That
straws
really?
of hay.
Yeah, that's weird. That's sad.
This intermission brought to you by Mr. Robinson's Butt Cream. And here is Ethel.
Hey, George.
My name is Milton, Ethel.
Do you know where my butt cream is? My cheeks hurt so bad.
No, I don't know where it is.
Are you sure? Are you sure you didn't use it up again?
Yes, I'm sure my butt is fine.
Oh, great. Oh, it sounds like sandpaper. I gotta run to the bathroom. Did you hear that all the way out there?
Why, yes, I did. You got a dry butt. You should use some of that Mr. Robinson's butt cream.
Good.
Hey, is your behind chafed, dry, on fire, and sore? Fret no more. Try Mr. Robinson's Butt Cream. Mr. Robinson carefully crafted his patented formula and pH balanced it to every butt's need. Big butts, small butts, medium butts, potato butts, cigarette butts, the junk of the trunk, the badonkadonk, the droopy, the surgically enhanced concrete from the legal street dealer, to 1 butt, 2 butts, 3 butts, 4 butts in a row. Mr. Robinson keeps those butts in gear with his cream. Apply a generous quarter-sized dab to the affected area 4 times a day. Those rashes, scabs, and the occasional dingleberry will fade away. Mr. Robinson's Butt Cream. Get yours today.
But I guess back then that was just normal, though, so they didn't. We think now it's like, oh, I couldn't do it, but.
We might be going back into those times. All that it would take is the loss of electricity. That's all it would take.
Yep, that is very true. Very true.
We're very pampered in this generation. Very pampered.
Very much so.
All it would take to go back to barbaric times is just cut off electricity. Not like, like a blackout, like completely. Like, we are so dependent on electricity. Even the nuclear plants will melt down after that. If we lost electricity, we will lose our water. We'll lose... Man, I'm scaring myself right now. Haley, come hold me.
Calm down. Calm down, Jared. Just it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to happen, but it's all right because, just got to deal with it when it happens.
So what did you turn into a southerner just for a second and say, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay. Yeah, I do this all the time. My kids, they will agree with me. I will just randomly just start talking with an accent. Just whatever I've been watching recently is generally the accent.
Can you do different accents? Like what kind can you do?
Oh, nothing. I have to watch something. Like when I was a kid, we watched Channel 2 all the time. And we watched a lot of the British comedies. I love British comedies. And so I would start talking like I was British for,
Well, I might say I am repulsed.
I might. Yeah, I don't know. I can't do it.
How about a cup of tea? A spot of tea and some
Do you want a spot of tea? We could have a spot of tea and go out for some crumpets, And I want to say this one thing, but I don't think it would be appropriate on air, so we'll just keep that to ourselves.
And what might that be?
Well, the other name for cat, Did you ever see one show with Mrs. Slocum? And she had a piece of...
I have no idea what you are referring to.
Oh, well, it's a wonderful show. It's absolutely hilarious. It's called, I'm Being Served. It's just hilarious.
Okay, wait.
Mr. Bean. Oh my gosh. These shows.
Mr. Bean is more family friendly than what you just mentioned.
No, that is like the only real bad. That's the only like little off the shouldn't the rest of that show is very family friendly, but that one, yeah, I think it's I'm Being Served or something being served. I don't know.
Well,
I have the complete collection.
Wow. Well, her name is Mrs. Slocum?
Mrs. Slocum.
Okay,
You say it Slocum. Slocum. I've never thought of it the way that you just said it. That's not really how it's pronounced. It's not really pronounced like that. Slocum. Mr. Peacock.
Mr. Peacock.
Oh my goodness.
We are referring to the bird, not what you think, you people. You people are sick.
Sick. That is sick. I didn't think anything. I still don't think. I don't even know why I'm saying that's sick.
Yeah, I'm ruining the show, ain't I? Yeah, Badger.
It's PG show. We're just repeating the lines.
It's PG?
Show. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
It's from the 60s.
Oh, I thought you were talking about our show.
Oh, this show. No. This show is rated X. No. I think it could be rated X.
I don't think nothing is rated X anymore. It's like NC-17 now.
My kids...
Or rated MA.
Yeah, MA. Generally, my kids can watch a rated R movie, but the PG-13 ones, now those might show some things that I don't need them to see. The R's are generally pretty okay, though.
That is so true. You can watch a rated R movie and they would be less... than a rated 13. Rated PG-13.
Yeah, I find that a lot, that the rated R's are much more family friendly than the PG-13s. I
mean, just because you mentioned the word cat a few times in that, in that certain manner, or, the nickname for Richard, and all of a sudden it's a unfamily friendly show. I know that you had a uncle named Richard. Did you?
Yep. Yeah. My grandma used to use her middle finger to point at things. And one day I said, "Grandma, put your middle finger down, you're swearing." And she said, "That is only a swear word if you think of it that way, and I do not." Very true.
Wow. Okay, well, we're going to move on to the next topic. On Monday, the 24th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time will be MADALYN on the show doing a Q&A and acoustic set. So what are your thoughts on that?
That sounds fantastic. She's very talented.
Yes, she is. Did I mention that she is a producer? And the reason why I have taken akin to liking to her, because she reminds me so much of like what I was when I first started out, when I wanted to be a entertaining musician. And ironically, we both did a demo from a guy named John, and a guy named John both gave us our start. Oh, and yeah, when she said Johns are good guys, I'm like, yep, Johns are good guys. Even though some prefer to pee in one, but
I know a John, and he's not a very good guy. But
well, yeah, you got some bad Johns and good Johns and stinky Johns but Haley gave me the sympathy laugh. I know that laugh anywhere. It wasn't that funny. I know it wasn't. It wasn't funny at all. But
it was funny.
Not really. It sucked. It was bad.
It was so bad. It was not bad.
Do you have any questions for MADALYN? I think you posted something. My bad.
I did. Yeah, I posted something.
Well, we are very excited, and mods, if you're listening, either now at the premiere or later on, we need you all in the house. That is one night I hope to anticipate a lot of people in the place, because MADALYN said she was going to bring her folks over.
Well, I'll be there. So, I mean, what more do you need?
Not an eyebrow raise. That's for sure. I felt that all the way from where you live, and I live further down south from where she lives, and holy cow, holy buckets.
Yeah, that eyebrow. I can only really raise one.
Really? Just one? You can't do the other?
I can't do it, but I do really well with the one, so.
So I suppose with 9 kids, you would have to be really good at raising that eyebrow and instilling fear.
Yeah, otherwise there's chaos, mass chaos. It's a personal hell. It's a personal hell I fear every day. So my eyebrows has to salute to the job.
So personal chaos in your world or personal chaos in the world?
In my world.
Oh.
Just in the walls of my house. The screaming. It's like a war zone in there sometimes.
Oh, with 9 kids, I imagine so.
I'm just kidding.
You got me believing that. Holy cow. She made it sound so compelling, like it was an intro of a movie.
Yeah, it was, yeah, sure.
Behind the walls.
It's a personal hell.
We will go to our final intermission, and to tell us about MADALYN's show will be Milton. We'll be right back.
Hello everybody, this is Milton, and I'm here to tell you about the show on Monday. Can you help me out here, Gertrude? I am just a little bit, yeah, the Alzheimer's kicking in.
Oh, does that kick in often? I think it's on the 24th, on Monday, June?
Yes.
Yeah.
Monday, June 24th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're having Melanie on our show. Is that her name?
I think it's Melody.
Melody? Are you sure that's Melody? Something doesn't sound
I don't know.
MADALYN. MADALYN music.
Oh.
Yes.
I thought it was Menominee for a minute. I don't know.
It cracks me up. Menominee. I remember I dated this girl, Menominee, back way back when I was just a young little pod. And she was so lovely. She wore a bonnet.
Did she get eaten by the dinosaurs when you were trying to outrun them? Did you trip her?
Did I trip her? No way. I could not do anything like that to a little lash like that. But she sure did have a nice aspirin I need. Oh my goodness, I'm getting a headache from thinking about that. But she had a sister named Hominy.
Yeah.
She was the ugly one.
Oh. That's too bad. What came of her?
I have no idea. Hominy and Menominee.
Oh.
But anyways, back to the subject. Yes, come to our show Monday, June the 24th, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for MADALYN music. She will be doing what's this thing called a question and answer, and she will be playing some awesome music for us. Ain't that right, Gertrude?
I think I have bingo that night.
Well, cancel your damn bingo. We gotta be here.
Oh, I suppose I can be here. I'll just tell the priest that I can't make it to bingo. The nuns will be mad.
Well, you know what kind of fun a priest has on Sunday? None.
Oh my, you crack me up.
Is that Haley? Holy cow. Haley, oh, I heard about her eyebrow raise. It instills fear in everybody's hearts. I'm starting to get scared. Well, I think it's time to end this commercial and go back to the real show. Well, anyways, you better not be seen with me because Ethel might get jealous. She is my wife. I keep forgetting, but you're pretty too, Gertrude. Oh, I did not say that.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I won't tell Ethel a thing.
Okay, well, back to the show.
Hey, what's up? I'm MADALYN. On June 24th at 8 p.m., my show with Jared from This and That Variety Show comes out. Come listen to some unreleased acoustic songs and me answering a bunch of questions that people ask me, mainly on Instagram, but all my other social medias.
Maybe I'm alone, but maybe I'm the one that put me here. And I want you here, want you gone. You can't decide what I'm on.
Welcome back to This and That Variety Show, and we are going into the final segment of the show. I don't think we had Ethel this week. Where's Ethel?
I don't know. I felt like Ethel was doing something bad and my eyebrow rose. Did I scare Ethel?
I don't know. I don't know. I think that'll become the next meme, your eyebrow raising.
Yeah. You can only get it on video. Good luck with that.
We'll have to talk to Jonathan Snares and strike a deal.
Oh, okay, sure. He knows how I'd feel about that. Don't you, Jonathan?
And no Death Wings this week. This is kind of weird. I think it's the Twilight Zone week.
Yeah, definitely. What, are they all on summer break?
Yeah, I think so. I think they went to their gig down into the Paperclip Center, and they haven't been heard from ever since. I don't know if they got robbed or...
I was confused, like seriously confused. Did they get paid $20 a person to play there, or did they pay $20 a person to play there?
That's a very good question. They did not clarify that at all.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that. You're going to have to ask them that because, yeah, that's a good question. I
mean, in a stadium of 50,000 capacity, they were only rich enough to, well, don't tell them that, but they were only rich enough to rent out a 50-foot square space. And
well, they had enough for that?
That's what I heard. I mean,
Wow.
And
Impressive.
yes, impressive. Oh, I guess so. And we were playing. They had a gig at rush hour, so I don't know how that turned out.
I don't know either.
They only had 3 songs, and they had to loop it for an hour. Well, anyways, maybe they didn't make it back, or we will find out whatever happened to them. And yes, there was no Agnes or Ethel this week. We heard from Milton, and now Gertrude. Gertrude was an interesting character.
Yeah. I don't think I like her.
Well, maybe Gertrude can tell us about a recipe in the future, huh?
Maybe. I don't know. You'd have to ask Gertrude. I can't. I don't know. I only heard her, and she didn't sound good.
Yeah, she close to kicking the bucket.
I think so. I think somebody might push her in. And yeah.
Okay, everybody, we'll tune in Monday, June 24th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. MADALYN Music will be in the house with a Q&A. Submit your questions on this show or previous show or any link you see down below. Follow MADALYN Music on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, where all the old people are at now. Yes, Facebook has went to the old people, and I don't know what the hell it is. But anyways, submit your questions, submit a comment, just say hi, and she will read all and perform some songs for you in-house. And maybe we'll get Gertrude back. I don't know. I like Gertrude, but Haley doesn't like Gertrude.
No, I see an outhouse with her name on it.
I will not question that at all. I will not.
Gertrude goes missing.
Some things are just better left unsaid.
Yeah.
Okay, so any final words, Haley?
Nope. I have no final words. Those were my final words. You heard them. They were straight from my lips to your ears.
Very good. All right. I think Haley did a great job co-hosting this week, and if you want Haley back, just say so. I think everybody's gonna say so. You're gonna put so in the chat.
I think that the chat's going to be quiet.
Who knows? You never know. All right, well, tune in Monday, guys, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and you guys are awesome. Thanks, everybody, and have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Get ready.